Good day everyone, my name is Aina Najah and today we will discussing to you our research proposal. This video presentation will include the introduction, problem statements, research questions, as well as objectives, limitation and significance of the study, and methodology. Now, without further ado, let's begin. Before we proceed, I would just like to introduce the other researchers responsible for the study, my group mates Nur Akila, Nur Afika, and Nur Halimatul Najwa. So, our research is entitled The Impact of Online Distance Learning on Students' Mental Health During COVID-19 Pandemic.
COVID-19 virus emerged in December 2019 and was first discovered in Wuhan, China. COVID-19's pandemic has created a global social and health emergency that has been unprecedented. Open Distance Learning, ODL, refers to education that occurs over the internet. It also known as e-learning. Mental well-being refers to a person's coordinative, behavioral, and emotional well-being. It all related directly to how people think, feel, and behave. The term mental health is often used to refer to the lack of the mental illness. Previously, an effect of online distance learning on students' mental health were conducted by SEO et al. 2020, where their result indicated that almost 30% of students in their study experienced anxiety as a result of the pandemic, out of which 0.9% experienced severe anxiety, while the rest experienced mild anxiety. This condition seems to support the assertion that the use of online learning exacerbated mental health issues experienced by students.
Next, I'll be discussing the problem statement of this study. Before that, why mental and emotional health is important. It is important as it affects our feelings, attitudes, and emotions, and it is a vital part of our life. Being healthy emotionally can promote productivity and effectiveness in students' lives. Mental health is crucial at all stages of life, including childhood, adolescence, and adulthood. There is a problem in higher education institution students experience mental and emotional pressures due to online learning. First and foremost, more online duration. Despite the health and academic advisor that always asking their conditions and giving advice, but the increased screen time of online instruction and lack of face-to-face interaction have affected many students' mental and physical health. Anxiety, depression, and perceived attention problems due to increase of screen times are occurring. Second, disturbance from surrounding or family. Since the online class is new to them, they have to adapt and experience difficulty concentrating or staying focused while at home. As an online student, your classroom is often your home, and these distractions may seem nearly impossible to avoid. Next, poor internet connection. Some students do not have any access to internet or may have a weak connection, especially for those who live in rural areas or come from poor families. This can contribute to students falling behind academically. Finally, short deadline period for assignments. The students having problems in completing a lot of coursework within a short deadline. So, they always submitting the course at late hours, which can result in some unhealthy habits. Now, we are going to proceed the research questions. The following research questions have prompted the researchers to conduct a study on the effects of online learning on the students' mental health. First, what types of mental health problems do students face during ODL? Second, does the mental health issue affect students' performance? And the last one, how to overcome mental health problems during online learning?
Alright, the next slide is a research objective. Okay, first of all, the purpose of the study is to describe the impact of online learning among all students in UiTM. So the objective of this study is to determine what kind of mental health problems faced by students during ODL, online distance learning. Alright, the next to investigate the impact of mental health on students' performance, and then lastly to recommend ways to overcome mental health issue during online learning.
Next, I will proceed to the significance of research. Online learning is highly connected and closely linked to behavior, health, and physical activity. This study reveals significant change in student methods. State regarding fatigue, depression, and anxiety after switching to online learning as a result of COVID-19. The result of this study will benefit all those involved in online learning, whether students, lecturers, or the families of the student involved. First, the lecturer will find out the mental health problems faced by the student during online learning. The findings also provide relevant information to lecturers, students, and the families of the student involved about the situation of student and strategy to overcome the problem. Therefore, all involved will be able to act accordingly after identifying the problem. Next, I'll proceed to the limitation of the study. This study has some limitation to note. Given the sensitivity to the COVID-19 outbreak, resources are very limited due to MCO, so the data is obtained through Google Form only. Although the entire university is involved with online learning, our result may be generalized to UiTM Selangor student only. Participation in this study may be influenced by the various difficulties faced by the UiTM Selangor student. Data based on self-report cover only limited knowledge, attitude, and behaviors. In addition, self-reported level of mental health by students, stress was not confirmed by mental health professional assessment. Lastly, the sample size is too small and thus the results cannot be generalized to all UiTM students.
Alright, the next slide is a methodology. Okay, the piece of the study will be conducted on students at UiTM Selangor, and then this platform we use a Google Form and distributed it to 50 students taking course at the university. Okay, for the type of question we use for the study is multiple choice question, matrix, writing skill question, Likert skill, and WH question. Okay, the respondent of the study will be conduct to student degree and for the which is male and female. Okay, and then the objective of this questionnaire is to determine the type and level of mental health problems students face during online distance learning, and to find out strategy for overcoming mental health problems during online learning, stress management tips for online learning. And then for the data analysis, we use collected from Google Form will be tabulated and analyzed using statistical methods such as percentage and frequency count to obtain descriptive statistics.